What's up, beautiful people? Woo! Haha! Yeah! Ah, beautiful, bright Thursday, which is amazing because the weather in where I am has been so up and down. Mainly a lot of rain, but it's so beautiful today. And today is not a daily dub, really. Well, it kind of is, because I titled this video Talk Thursday. But I came on here because I was led, we all know what's going on right now with the coronavirus and the political climate and everything. There's so much going on right now. And many things to be worried about, many things to be bothered by, many things to be, in a state of concern and anxiousness about. And I was listening to the Karen Hunter show on XM Urban View, and they were talking about everything going on with coronavirus, and with how the president is handling everything. And I was just led to come on here and talk to everybody and to do this video. So I titled this Talk Thursday because I wanted to talk to each and every one of you and just share this video. I have no grounding or position to tell you what to do and how to worry or how not to worry about the coronavirus. I have no grounding or foundation to tell you not to do this, not to do that. But what I came on here to talk to you about, is to tell you why I'm so unworried and so grateful and joyful right now. Because on this very day, at almost probably identical to this time, maybe around this time, maybe a little bit later, but this very day, 3 years ago, at around this same time, I looked at my wife and I told her, I'll see you later. I'll be back. I love you. She said, all right, have a good time. Be safe. I love you too. I walked downstairs and I grabbed my keys off of the counter. And now, at this point, I am going to put things together based off of what I think happened, because I don't know. There's a total amnesia and total block from a concussion and all of this stuff where I don't know anything after what I just told you. Telling my wife, I'll see you later, I love you, and her responding to me, okay, have a good time, enjoy, I love you too, me walking downstairs grabbing my keys. So now here it is. Let me put the story together, right, the rest of the way. So at that point, what I think, I'm not going to keep saying what I think and I assume, but I'm just going to tell you based off of what always happens at that time, what would always happen, and my recollection of the police or putting things together from the police report and all this. So I grab my keys. I already have on my riding jeans, my shirt. I go into the garage to put on the rest of my gear. I go into the garage to put on the rest of my gear and my helmet and everything. So I set out to ride. So that Sunday, it was a Sunday 3 years ago. On this particular Sunday, I am going to just ride for a little bit. It was kind of a dreary type day. It wasn't super sunny and beautiful like today for sure, but it was still nice weather. Still kind of at the beginning of the riding season, but it was nice weather. So I was going to go meet someone on a lookout on a popular highway around these parts, Highway 25, for motorcycle riders, for riders. And then I was going to just, pretty much ride back home. Possibly meet one of my fraternity brothers as well, but then come back home. Going to take some pictures, maybe, possibly with my drone and whatever. All right, so I set out, let the garage down. I drive my normal route if I'm going on that road on my motorcycle. And maybe 12 to 15 minutes from the house, I'm on that highway. And a gentleman, I don't know why I call him a gentleman, that's the kindness in me, but an older man was at a stop sign and assumed he had enough time to make a left turn in front of me while I was on my motorcycle. And at that point, I run into the back left side of his pickup truck. So the aftermath of that is I broke my lower left leg. So compound fracture. Broke my lower left leg. I separated my pelvis. So your pelvis is kind of put together, you know, like a puzzle, with the pubic symphysis being in the middle. So it was a clean separation. No fractures or anything, but a clean separation. Separated and dislocated my pelvis. The left side turned outward like that. I had a non-operative fracture in my radial head. I had on all my gear, so maybe a few strawberries here and there, a little road rash. Also broke my left middle finger. So you'll see that in my videos, you know, that's from two different surgeries. But if you ever wonder, is my finger crooked? What the hell is going on with my finger? That's what it is. So it's a broken and repaired left middle finger. But anyway, so this is the 3-year anniversary of my motorcycle accident. And 3 years ago to the date, and like I say, almost around the same time of day, you know, I spent from March 12th until March, let's see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So from March 12th to March 18th, 2017, I spent in the hospital having 3 surgeries, 2 blood transfusions, you know, and it was one of those things to where that whole entire week, there was never worry on my part. You know, of course, family and friends and loved ones are checking on you and all this stuff, but I was at peace. And so here it is, 3 years later, I was an employee. I was, you know, working all that stuff. It took me about probably 6 months to get back to the health where I could go back to work. And went back to work. And at that point, when I went back to work in the latter part of 2017, it took all that I had to just make it through a work day, because it was tough, right? You know, I still had a limp. It was still pain and different things in the recovery process. And at the time, I was in my career as a personal trainer. So working with people and taking them through exercise and all that stuff, by the time I was finished with work, I had no energy left for myself or to do anything for myself. It was just, okay, I made it through the day, so I'm good, right? So I began to gain weight. Now, my journey with vegetarian, veganism, all this stuff, it started the end of 2016. So, you know, it was pretty much vegetarian, but then I would cycle like veganism as well for a little while. But anyway, when I got out of the hospital, I was still doing it. Then I eased some meat and stuff back into my diet. And anyway, like I said, not having that energy or desire mentally, just that strain mentally and emotionally to exercise, I ballooned, right? I gained all this weight. And I got up to the heaviest I had ever been by far in my life. I had got up to the heaviest I noted on the scale, which is what was an alarm to me, like, oh my God, wow, this was real. I got up to 284 pounds. Now, I'm a short individual, and I'm okay with that. I'm 5'8". 284 pounds, I was really big. I've shared photos and stuff, videos on my journey when I really got back to it. So 2018, it took me about a good year. It took me about a good year and a half almost. Somewhere in 2018, the fall, where things kicked into overdrive for me, where I started this thing to bounce back. And I was really just getting back in touch with myself and really working on myself mentally, getting back to just that whole spiritual, mental, social, physical, financial well-being and being whole. It was a journey. It was a process. And so that's a journey that I went on. And so here it is 3 years later, you know, I'm now an entrepreneur. I'm self-employed. I'm my own boss. You know, I have a business now. I'm doing what I think I was meant to do. I'm doing what I think I was meant to do on this, to put on this earth to do, and that is help people. And it's my mission. My mission is to share my light, love, and positivity with as many people as I can in the time and space that I have. I'm living that out every day, and it's a blessing. It's one of those things where, yes, I'm doing now what I would do for free. But of course, right, you have to, man, don't work, you don't eat. You got to make some money out here, and you got to provide. But I just really came on here today because this day, just like any deaths in my family or, you know, birthdays of loved ones who have transitioned on or anything like that, it's always like a day of reflection for me. And so it popped up in my memories where last year I made a post, just a picture, I think, about, you know, this day, right? So every year, this day is so important to me because it's almost like a birthday. My birthday is in April, but March 12th will forever be like a birthday to me, because the point where I don't even remember the accident or lying on the ground with a compound fracture, broken legs, you know, the person that I was going to meet being on the scene and seeing me down there, and then my wife getting there by the time I was in the ambulance. All these things, you know, it's almost like a rebirth to me, because at that very moment I could have died, right? I could have been gone. It could have been someone else talking about me today. 3 years ago, I lost my so-and-so. So, not to make it morbid or anything, but it's real. It's facts, right? So this is almost like a birthday to me. So, like I said, Talk Thursday. And let me tell you why I'm unworried and why I'm joyful. Why? Because I could have been gone 3 years ago. I'm not going to let things worry me to the point where I can't live my life, because I know how blessed and fortunate I am just to be here. The fact that you can see my little videos and when I do lives and share all this stuff, and to be in the career that I'm in now, with helping people, a life coach, a speaker, you know, an MC, to do all that, man, is such a blessing, and I'm so grateful, forever grateful. So that's why I'm so joyful, because I realize that, you know, on this day 3 years ago, that could have been it. You know, and as we approach 3:33, my time, it's 3:31 now, but 3 years ago, the third month, you know, almost about to be 3:33. But yeah, again, I just wanted to come on here to encourage all of you to be blessed, to pay attention to what you need to do, to be safe, to prepare yourselves. Work on your immune system. Work on your immune system. Here I am now. I said I didn't have a foundation or a place to tell you about the coronavirus. No, but I do have a foundation and a place as a certified personal trainer, and being in the health and fitness industry for 15 years to give you some advice on just overall health. So build up your immune system. You know, make sure that you're building up your immune system on a daily basis. Check your diets if you can. Check your diets and really think about a diet that is going to help you, and an eating lifestyle that's going to help you be better overall. Let's do the things that we know to do, you know, and that is eat more fruits and veggies, right? So little things like that, and then let's not do the things that we know not to do. I posted this in a group last night that I'm a part of, on getting healthy, and I was saying, okay, so much, instead of worrying yourself so much with, oh, I got to meal prep, I got to do this, I got to do that, I don't have the time. Worry yourself with the things you know not to do, but yet you still do it. We know that too many sweets and fatty foods and fried foods and all this stuff is not good, but yet we do it. We know that sodas and soft drinks and pops, wherever you are in the region, wherever you are regionally, whatever you call it, we know that they're not good, but we still do it. You know, we know that too much of an indulgence of any substance, whether it be alcohol, drug, anything like that, is too much, is not a good thing, but do we do it? So check yourself and find something to be joyful about. Because here's the other thing too. When you let yourself get so much stress, too much stress affects your immune system as well. And it makes you more susceptible to sickness and illness, and the process that makes it more lengthy getting over it when you do have something. So find things that give you joy. Tell your people that you love them. Make sure that you're telling everyone that you love them, the people that are in your life, checking on your people, and just be blessed, man. I'm so overjoyed that, like I said, I'm alive and well here today, because 3 years ago could have been it for me. And so I'm just so blessed and grateful, so joyful today, as I will be every year on March 12th and for the rest of my life, every day, period. But really, really so much gratitude. And I want you to think about that. Think about it like me. You know, maybe you didn't have a motorcycle accident or an accident that could have killed you or could have been the end of you. But just know this, that every single day could be your last day. Every single second could be your last second. So it's important that we have an attitude of gratitude and just be thankful for where we are, what we have, and where we're going. And so, again, I hope that helps someone. I don't know if it will, and I hope this didn't come off the wrong way or as some don't do this, don't worry. No, but I just want to share my joy, again, my light, love, and positivity with you. And I wanted to just come on here and tell you why I'm so thankful, why I'm not worried, and why I'm so overjoyed, because I'm thankful for life and all that is in and of my life right now. So thank you so much, people. Let me finish like I always do. Here we go. Murphy's Law. You are somebody. Today you are great. Tomorrow you will be greater because Miss Murphy said so, and I concur. Know that the universe will align to give you what you want, will, and work for, in that order. And I want you to let your power give you a passion that will pin you to your purpose. And once you plan properly, experience prosperity. That is spiritually, mentally, socially, physically, and financially. And know that you can do all of this. You can make it. You can strive. You can strive and thrive, not just survive, because you are the 5 C's, baby. You're capable, competent, confident, conscious, and courageous to do any and everything that you seek to do in this life and the next. So get up, get out, get something. People, I'm proud of you. I got your back. As always, know that God loves you. So do I. And I want you to love life, live love, peace, together, not apart. Y'all take care.